guys, it's Soldier. Uh, Today we're gonna be showing how Melon Playground characters died. So he was playing soccer all by himself, but then the soccer ball rolled down a hill. So he chased after it, trying to get it, but he accidentally broke his ankles, tripped on a wooden stick, and fell on something spiky. He fell on a spiky part in the floor. Yeah, he fell on that spiky part. And then he literally cracked all his bones. And so he was sitting there lifeless. So he was just sitting there with all his bones cracked, bleeding out until he just died. He died later because he was bleeding too much. Up his melon. So he was like playing with this sticky bomb, but he thought it was a ball, but he threw it up, and then it accidentally fell on his head and his arm. So he was struggling to take it off, and then it just detonated like this. Next up is Core. He was just walking across the street, and for some reason a car just comes out of nowhere and then just runs him over. It ran him over. And the driver just got flew back. So Russ, because he forgot something, and then he ran over him again. And Cord was just lifeless. Fell down the street. And also the car crashed. Because that's why the screen is shaking so much. I think the car crashed. I think it did. Yeah. Rip the driver. It also crashed. Rip the driver. And Gord. Next up, Pumpkin saw the tree. And then he just and he wanted to make it aggravated. So he saw an apple tree right in front of him. Or he pulled the nearest apple tree out the ground because he's really strong. So then he pushed the tree right over. So, like, he pushed the tree right over. So it landed on Apple. It landed on Apple, and then it just crushed him like this. Cracked all his bones, and even ripped off an arm. And next up is Cactus. He saw someone. He literally thought like a barrel was like a type of toy that was so big, so he was messing around with it, and then it actually ripped his hair off. So he was screaming in pain, and he accidentally threw the barrel up, and it crushed his arm. And he was screaming in pain, and he also bled out. He also bled out and died. He also died because he bled out. Next up is Tomato. He was in the boxing arena with the pink guy, and then look what happens. The pink guy. The pink guy. The pink guy. Saw him, and then he saw his like can, and for some reason he aimed right for the can, and then he hit it. Or he actually no, he threw it to the ground. He threw it to the ground and hit it. And that's how Tomato died. Next up is dragon fruit. So he encountered the front man, and then he said, "Do you want to play the games?" And he said no. And he pulled out his auto pistol, the front man, and he was like, "If you don't play the games, I'll shoot you." And he was like, "No." So he shot him. He literally toggled the pistol and shot him a million times until his hair fell out and he died. And also the front man accidentally shot himself, so that's why he's dead. He's dead too. Next up is Robot. He went to the beach, the water pool, and for some reason, the pink guy was like literally was like a psychopath and pushed him into the water. And he malfunctioned because he's a robot. He hates water, and then he just died. And he fell like to the bottom of the ocean. And if you go in the water and go to the bottom of the ocean, you can still see his body to this day. Not in real life, though. Like, literally, to this day. To this day, you can see his body in this water. To this day. One of the watch smell like a rotted corpse in the water. Hell yeah. Next up is Pink Guy. Like SpongeBob and Patrick? They were pretending to be like SpongeBob and Patrick. They're like pretending, and then like Patrick is like kind of an idiot. Yeah. So he thought this was like he thought acid was like some orange or something. So he just literally put it up to his mouth and just drunk it. He drunk it. He freaking drunk it. And now he's dead. And SpongeBob was like, no. So that means he just literally kicked him into the water so nobody can accuse him. And he threw his remains in the water so nobody would like accuse him for murder. Like first degree murder, yeah. So nobody would accuse him of that. Next up is the pink frontman. I meant the pink guard. He was looking for the person to kill. And yellow moved. He accidentally moved, but then he was trying. But then the guard saw him move, so he took out his pistol. Pistol, and he like grabbed the pistol, but it was aiming the wrong way. Look, he was aiming the wrong way, and he shot himself. He literally shot himself. And the yellow melon. I mean, the yellow guy was like, "What the heck?" And he was like touching his body like this. And he also like accidentally just ripped his arm off. And he accidentally like lifted his body and and he lifted his body and blood came out gushing in his face. And then and the wave of blood was so big that it pushed him away and literally drowned him, I think. Ugh. What the heck? Bro, why's the water? Where's the corpse? I wonder. Oh, and also, he started drowning that day, cause even though it broke his like stomach, broke his bones. He died, cause he drowned. And the robots for maze, I think he just disintegrated. And yeah, that's all.